I was getting really tired of the parenting advice out there. Just set limits. Just be more consistent. It all felt empty, like we were putting band-aids on a wound that needed stitches. And then I found this story. It is about a public school in Brooklyn, Middle School 50, that was about to shut down. And the principal, a guy named Benjamin Honoroff, he didn't have some multi-million-dollar grant. He had a problem. And he had a crazy idea. Do you know what his crazy idea was? His crazy idea didn't just save the school. It completely changed how I think about educating, guiding, and teaching my own students. And I think it is going to change how you think about it too. Okay, let's talk about screens. We call it a screen time problem, right? But that's like calling a sinking ship a water problem. The screen isn't a problem. The screen is just a symptom. The real problem is what's happening inside our kids' brains. I call it the dopamine trap. See, every like, every level up, every new TikTok video is a little hit of a chemical in their brain called dopamine. It is the feel-good signal. And their brains are getting so used to this constant supercharged hits that normal life just doesn't feel good anymore. Reading a book, boring. Building a fort, too slow. Just talking to you, not stimulating enough. Their brain's reward system has been hijacked. So when we say, get off your phone, we are not just taking away their entertainment. We are in their mind taking away their ability to feel good. No wonder they get so angry. This is what I mean by the toxic environment. We are not failing as parents. We are just trying to fight a battle with the wrong weapons. So back to Brooklyn. Principal Honoroff series and his crazy idea was debate. Now, hold on. If you're like me, you hear debate and you think of nerdy kids in suits. But that's not what this was. This wasn't an after-school club. This was a total overhaul. They made debate the way they taught everything in English, in history, in science, in mathematics. Kids have to research, form arguments, listen to the other side, and defend their position. And here is the magic part. The part that blew my mind, debate wasn't the goal. Debate was the vehicle. It was a tool they used to wake up what I have come to call the 7 inner geniuses that live inside every single kid. Let me show you what I meant. Genius number 1. The critical detective. This is the kid who can spot a fake news story from a mile away. In debate, you have to find evidence. You can't just have an opinion. You learn to question everything. This is the ultimate antidote for the misinformation they scroll through online. Genius number 2, the resilient empath. In debate, you have to argue the other side. You have to literally step into someone else's shoes and see the world from their perspective. And when you lose, you learn that a lost argument isn't the end of the world. It's feedback. This builds a toughness and an empathy that no video game can ever teach. Genius number 3, the creative innovator. When your opponent makes a point you didn't expect, you can't just shut down. You have to think on your feet. You have to get creative with your response. This is problem solving at the highest level. Genius number 4, the authentic orator. This is about finding your voice, not the filtered, curated voice of social media, but your real confident, this is what I believe voice. So for so many of these kids, it was the first time an adult truly listened to them. Genius number 5 is, and 6 are the rest that keeping the same conversational, let me explain this to you. So what happened? Within a few years, this failing school, test scores went up. Kids actually wanted to go there. And their debate team started winning against elite private schools. But the real result wasn't the trophies. It was in the kids' eyes. You could see it. They stood differently. They spoke with purpose. They had this quiet confidence. Their brains had been rewired for challenge and connection, not just for consumption. They had done a true digital detox, not by taking things away, but by giving them something better. You don't have to start a debate team in your living room, but you can start tonight at dinner. Instead of asking, how was your school? Try this. Pose a fun, silly debate topic. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Should homework be banned? And then just listen. Don't correct them, don't judge, just let them practice thinking. Let them practice arguing their point. Let them be the critical detective for a minute. You are not having a debate. You are awakening a genius. This is what modern parenting can be. It is not about being the warden of their screen time. It is about being the curator of their potential. If you are ready to learn more about how to build this environment, this genius activating home, I have put together a free guide that walks you through the first steps. And I'm going to send you the link. If you leave a comment below, thanks for listening. This stuff really, really matters. So I'm going to see you in my next video.